Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, modify anything you need to. If something I'm offering doesn't work for you, you can skip things or change things and do what feels right for your body right now. Let's start on our backs today. We'll come into a Shavasana type position. You can go ahead and spread out. Let the back side of your body release back into the floor. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. And come into a nice slow rhythm with your breath, inhaling until you're full and exhaling until you're empty. You're welcome to keep your eyes open or closed throughout the practice. So let's begin by sliding the right arm overhead and stretching out through just the right side of your body, reaching through fingers and toes, reaching as long as you can through the right, but see if you can soften the left. So just isolating tension on one side. Last breath here. And then release, slide the right arm down, shake that out, let that go. And then take the left arm overhead, reaching through just the left side, fingers and toes reaching, and then softening the right as best you can, energizing, lengthening left, letting go, releasing right. Last breath here. And then release. Both arms and legs relaxed. And then take both arms and legs and reach them long like a big full body yawn. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. And then release, and let's roll onto one side. We'll bring the whole body into a straight long line. So bottom arm is extended, toes are pointed. And for now, you can use your top hand to help support you so you don't fall, but everything in line. So we're going to lift the legs together and up, squeezing inner legs together, reaching them out. So this is working core, especially through the side body, lengthening way out like you're going to shoot your legs out to the side wall. And then release. Let's lift the legs and the bottom arm this time, reaching long. Can you relax your face while you're doing this strong work? Can you keep your breath deep? And then release. Bring the top arm overhead, hands together, legs squeeze together, lift everything up, arms and legs. So a little flopping may happen. I like to call this Flounder Pose. Each flop is making you stronger. And then release. Let's bend the bottom arm, hand to your head, flex your feet, kind of like a beauty queen. And then we'll try and balance without the use of that top arm. Bend the top leg and bring it in like tree. Sole the foot to the inner leg. And try and balance, even though there's a lot touching the floor, this is a balancing pose. Bringing everything into the midline, hips coming in, knee opening up. And then reach your hand on the inside for your big toes and see if you can straighten part way or all the way up. Again, everything coming in. Breath deep, face relaxed, and you're just going to your edge. It might look very different than what I'm doing. I'm going to my edge, you go to your edge. Release, top hand to the floor. Let's lower that top leg until it's about 6 inches off the floor. Reach your heel away from your body and toes towards your head. So you're splitting your legs as wide as you can. Heel away, Toes up towards the head, breathing deep. So this is working core. Last breath here. Release your foot to the floor where it is. Now the hand that was on your head is going to reach for your foot. If you can't reach your foot, you might hold your ankle, your calf, use a strap, or bend your knee. And then roll open through the top shoulder. Dropping down through the top hip. So nice deep twist with a straight or partly straight leg. If you want to add a quad stretch to this, you can. Your free hand can reach for your free foot, drawing it in. If that does not work for you, don't do it. Or if it's too early in the practice for this, don't do it. Let's release. Roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock. Massaging the lower back, sacrum into the floor. And then we'll spread out and do the other side. I'm just going to turn the other way so you can see me. Extending long for this first one. Toes pointed, bottom arm extended, and the top hand can help support you. Let's squeeze the legs together and up, but really long. Shooting them out towards the side wall, breathing deeply. And release. Now legs and bottom arm. Reaching out through fingers, toes, head. Engaging what's useful, but relaxing your face. Release down. Now top arm overhead, both arms and legs together, squeeze together and up. Flounder Pose. And release. Bend the bottom hand to your head, flex your feet, and then take the top leg up like tree. Sole the foot to the inner thigh. Find your balance here, knee open, hips in, everything in one straight line. And then reach your hand on the inside for your big toes and extend part way or all the way up. Nice deep breaths wherever you are. To release, we'll bring the hand to the floor, lower your leg until it's about 6 inches off the floor. Reach your heel towards the wall away from you, and then toes towards your head. And keep going, heel away, toes towards your head. Breathing deeply. Heel away, toes towards your head, even more. And then release. Drop your foot to the floor where it is. Hand that was on your head can reach for your foot, ankle, or calf, or a strap. Roll that top shoulder open. Drop the top hip down so you're nice and long through the top torso side. If you did add a quad stretch on the other side, you can add that again. Free hand reaches for your free foot. If that does not work for you, don't do it and don't worry about it. Let's release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, and again a little circle or rock, evening out your torso on your mat, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then roll your way up. And let's come onto hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees and you have something for that, feel free to put a blanket, towel, cushion under you. Fingers spread, hands right under shoulders, knees under hips. Nice long spine, draw the belly in. And then we'll start a few rolls through the spine. Lift the head and tail arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch, and send your right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Dip forward to go down, elbows hugging the sides of the body. Press up. Knee in. Extend. Dip down. If going all the way down is too much, just go a couple of inches and then press up from there. Knee in. Extend. One more time, dip down. Press up. Knee in. Extend and then roll your hip open. Reaching toes to the sidewall. You can stay here or reach your left hand back, catching your foot, and kick your foot into your hand. Opening up through the top shoulder, lifting up away from the hand that's on the floor. And then gently release, arm forward, leg back, square off, shoulders and hips. Reach long through your spine. And then release, hands and knees, sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels. And give that right wrist a little rub or circle. Let's make our way back up to table. Reset, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Again, inhale, lift head and tail. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch, and take the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, go forward to dip down. Back up, knee in. Extend. Dip down, whatever amount you're able. Press up, knee in. Extend. One more time, dip down. Press up, knee in. And then extend and roll your hip open, reaching toes to the sidewall. You can stay on two hands or reach your right hand back, kick your foot into your hand. Lift up away from the hand that's on the floor. Gently release, arm forward, leg back, square off shoulders and hips. Draw the belly in. Lengthen the whole spine away from the floor. And then release, hands and knees, sink back to child's pose. Give that left wrist a little rub or circle. With arms out in front of you. Walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table and come back to downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back and take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You might pedal out your feet a little bit or shift the hips side to side. Exploring through movement or just letting your attention travel through your body, taking in the real-time feedback you're getting right now. How is this? Just walk the hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any arm position, any movement. Letting the weight of your head hang down. Letting each vertebrae fall away from the one above it. And then bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up. Coming all the way up to standing. Let's come up to the front of the mat. We'll bring hands together. Feet can be together or apart. Come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Feel your feet into the floor. The full length and space of your body. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths in down dog, or you might come back to child's pose or sitting or something else. Last deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, right leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. This bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards the right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Right towards the center of the chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the left wrist, take it across. Little side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist, take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go like ragdoll. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Last breath. Let's release, hands to the floor, or if you have blocks or props, you might grab those. Pyramid pose. We'll straighten the front leg part way or all the way. If it's at all difficult to reach the floor and you have something you might use, go ahead and grab it. We're going in the direction of hips square, in the direction of a flat back, in the direction of folding, and then you meet your edge wherever that is for you. Let's release. Make your way back to down dog. You might take a vinyasa or just simply step back. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Big circles both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Settle in. Grab your right wrist, take it across. Come over to the other side, grab your left wrist, take it across. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back. Maybe the other thumb on top, the way you don't normally cross. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Feel free to grab blocks or use props. Keep reaching that back leg even longer. Keep letting your head hang even more. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Settle in. Last breath. Release, hands to the floor or to your blocks, pyramid pose, going in the direction of hips square, flat back and folding. Feel free to adjust the distance between your legs. Use props if that's useful. Let's release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest. Whether that's down dog, child's pose, sitting, something else. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. From here, let's take just the right arm up and then bring it over to a side bend. Left arm can provide a little support. Reach long. And reach a little further out to come up and release down. Same thing, other side. Left arm up and over. Big yawning reach. Reach a little further out to come up and release down. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms and take your arms up by your ears. Shoulders drop but arms reach straight, and then rise up onto your toes for a little balance. Could be just a slight lift or coming all the way up. While you're concentrating on balancing, can you relax your jaw? Can breath be deep? Last breath here. Start to fold forward, staying in balance on the toes. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Might be the upper legs, could be the lower legs, could even be the heels or ankles. And then release. Drop the hands, drop the heels, drop your head. Let that go. And then bend your knees and sweep the arms up. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time, from down dog, let's step the left foot just a couple of inches forward with the toes turned out. Reach your left hand back to hold the inside of your foot, ankle, or calf, and then shift all your weight into your left foot. Lift the right leg up, rolling open through the right hip, and possibly looking under your right arm. So this does become quite tricky for balance. If you start to lose it, you can always bring your left hand to the floor. And then either keep it there or once you're steady, bring it back to your foot or ankle. Last breath here. Release. Both hands to the front of the mat. Step the right foot to the front. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Let's open out warrior two. Settle in. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Big side stretch. Let's straighten the front leg for triangle. Reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin or your ankle, a block or the floor. Expanding past the tips of the fingers, past the top of the head. Nice long neck, whether you're looking up, out, or down. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And this time from down dog, we'll step the right foot just a couple of inches forward, toes turned out. Bring your right hand back for the inside of the foot, ankle or calf, and start to lift the left leg up, looking under your left arm. So the goal isn't to not fall. The goal is, while you are attempting to go to your edge and potentially wobbling and falling, can you find presence, ease, peace? Can you keep your breath deep? Can you relax your face, even as you might be wobbling and falling? Last breath here. Release both hands to the front. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Open out. Warrior two. Expanding from fingertip to fingertip. Flip the left palm. Reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle, reach out to come down, lengthening through the arms, through the spine, through the neck. Let's release both hands to the floor. This time turn to face the wide side of your mat, wide-legged forward fold, and we'll hang here as a resting pose. You're welcome to separate your feet more or less. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You can use props for your hands. Keeping your legs more or less how they are now. Walk both hands over to the right. You might take hold of the right foot or just go in that direction. Stretching whatever you're stretching, noticing what you're noticing. And you're welcome to experiment or explore. There are many ways you might find interesting places in your body within this stretch. Let's walk hands through center and over to the other side. Take hold of the left foot or ankle. Feeling around in this shape, what's interesting, what's useful. Can come through center and over to the right. This time we're going to turn all the way to face the back of the mat, coming into a high lunge. So you can come onto the toes of that back foot and set up for a twist. Your left hand can stay on the floor and lift the right arm up, or come into a prayer twist, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. In either case, if you would rather do a low lunge, you're welcome to drop your back knee. You can also take any other variation of this that you know or want to try. More important than what you are doing is that you are feeling what you are doing. Last breath here. Release, hands to the floor. Walk through center and all the way over to the other side. High lunge left facing front again. Similar twist, whatever you did on the first side. So right hand on the floor, left arm up. Or right elbow to the outside or something else. Last breath here. Let's release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, let's come into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward. Scoot back through the left leg. Use any support that might be useful, something under the hips, chest, or forehead. Letting go. Let's bring the upper body back up. You can make your way back to down dog through any transition. Could be a vinyasa, could be just stepping back, could be some counter stretch. When you're ready, left knee comes forward, pigeon pose, other side. And it's very easy to go on autopilot, especially if you've been doing this a long time. You might think you know it. So see if you can treat each pose as if it were brand new. Your body is different today than it was last time you were on your mat. What are you feeling right now? Last couple seconds. Let's release, make our way back up through a vinyasa or some movement transition. Check in with your body. I'm going to start winding things down, so you might just see what you feel like doing. I'm going to suggest supported fish, but maybe there's something else you need. If you want to join me, you can come through to sitting. And supported fish requires some props, but you can be pretty creative. If you have a couple blocks or a blanket, that could be good. If you don't have those, you might use a foam roller, rolled up cushion, blanket, towel, extra yoga mat. Depending on how high the thing you choose is, you may want something else supporting your head. So the first thing's going behind the upper back, pretty high up the upper back. And then if you need a second block to support your head or something else, a book to support your head, grab something there. So instead of the chin being way up, it's dropped. Back of the neck is long. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be bent or straight. If it feels too intense, if it's too much to relax into, then try it on a lower setting or something softer or smaller. You could do this like Princess and the Pea style, like a 1/2 inch roll of a blanket. For some bodies, that's plenty. And again, if you feel like winding things down in a different way, you might do a different back bend, like bridge or supported bridge or camel. You might take an inversion or a twist or anything else. Feeling where you are. Can you slow down your breath where you are right now? Relax your face. Check for unnecessary effort and release it. If you are doing supported bridge and there's any discomfort in your lower back, bending your knees could alleviate that. If you were in supported fish and you want to stay longer, you are welcome. If you're ready to come out of it, one gentle way of doing so is to interlace fingers behind your head. Use your hands to lift your head, take the pressure off, and then you can lean to one elbow. Move your props out of your way. roll down. Feel the effect of where you just were and check in what might be needed now. Is there anything else you want to do to wrap up your practice? You can do anything or nothing. If nothing's needed, start getting comfortable, ready for Shavasana. You might put on some extra layers, use props, a little self-massage. Any parts of your body that need help relaxing, you can rub them. Your face, neck, shoulders, feet, belly. Eventually finding your way to a symmetrical, relaxed position, and then letting go. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let this movement increase through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. And roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.